Well, Andre, first off, it's been an international break. Squad come back in good shape, everyone fit and ready, or any new worries going into the weekend?
Well, I think things went good for us in terms of the international break. Obviously a couple of players returned late. Wales played in Serbia, Iceland played in Cyprus. Dempsey got also played in the US and returned late. So obviously a couple of players, mainly Dempsey, jet lagged. Sandro also from Brazil, but no major injuries. And we are in the end we are fortunate to play on Sunday to have this extra day of recovery and preparation, and then look forward to a good game against Reading.
Of course, one of the players that's been away, Hugo Lloris, has been quite a talking point during the international break. What exactly, can you clear up what the situation is with him, and can we expect him to be making his debut against Reading?
No, at this moment, no. And this was explained through Hugo on a conversation with him. At the moment, and we feel that Brad is looking consistent and deserves, bearing in mind his last performance against Norwich and against West Brom, which was extremely positive. So at the moment, we had a conversation with Hugo. We are extremely happy that he's part of this squad. We have no doubts about his talent and his future in the club. But at the moment, and in preparation for the game against Reading, we have made the decision to continue with Brad.
How did he take that news? Because the indications were apparently coming out of France that he was very unhappy. He seemed to be under the assumption he was coming here to be your number one goalkeeper.
No, at the first, the assumptions that people take out of different conclusions from people who have nothing to do with Tottenham Football Club can be as different as they are, but we don't care anything about what they think about. What we think about is what is Tottenham's principles and values, and what we want to achieve in the future. And we count on Hugo 100%, and he'll be in contention differently from the game after the game against Reading, because he will have also more time with the team, more time to know his fellow players. But at this time against Reading, we've decided like that.
Was it always made clear to him that he would have to fight for his place?
Obviously, but I think it's clear in any player. I mean, if you think about our recent signings, and you see that the only one who played from the beginning was Sigurdsson at Newcastle. All of them went to the bench and then made steady progress to become first team players. And this was the case with Jan Vertonghen and Dembele. So there is no question of a doubt. There is no contract written where you have to be entitled a first team place. We don't work like that in Tottenham, and not any team in the world works like that. But we have looked further to restrengthen our squad, and that's exactly what we did.
I think in July during the pre-season tour, you were asked if you were looking for a goalkeeper, and at the time you said you weren't in the market. But then you bring Hugo Lloris in, and the suggestion's been that perhaps the decision was made elsewhere within the club, that it wasn't necessarily your decision to bring Hugo Lloris in. Can you clear that up for me?
Well, I think if the decision was not made by myself, I wouldn't be sitting in front of you speaking to you. So, and this is the most important situation of all. We've decided that, bearing in mind what we want to do regarding the future, we needed to bring a player of Hugo's talent to the team as soon as possible, and bearing in mind the market possibilities, the market price that we got for Hugo, and bearing in mind that he's Lyon's goalkeeper, French #1 and French captain, it was an excellent grab for us, and we will look forward to a good future with Hugo.
So bearing in mind Brad is playing on Reading in the game against Reading, what has to happen now for Hugo to make his debut? Does Brad have to make a couple of mistakes, or can Hugo?
No, well, first, you can't you can't perspectivate mistakes. Neither you want mistakes just to entitle somebody an individual objective. It doesn't work like that in collective football. We just have to be patient, and Hugo will be, of course, patient. He knows that he competes. The first thing that he told me is that I'm here to compete, and I'm here to prove that I'm the best. And when you hear this from a player, you know that the commitment is there for him to make sure that he gets into that position. So there is no issues whatsoever.